It's this nervous energy when you're kind of, you can feel things are coming together, but you can't quite see it yet. Hi, explorers. It's Mariela, and I'm back with another monthly update. It's summertime, so preparing for the summer holidays. Ever since I had a child, and he's been going to school for the past 2 years, is to be able to take some time off during the summer holidays, when he also has 6 weeks off from school. So this year I decided that I'm not taking full time off. I will pause the podcast again, this time for 1 month. So you will see me again in September. And in that time, using that time to consolidate some of these new ideas that I'm working on that I'm going to tell you about next. But I will be working with clients in the summer, and I'm fully booked for the summer, working with clients. I'm actually working on a couple of beta programs that I'm developing. So many things happening, and I'm excited to share some of those with you today. So what are some of the things that are coming together? Last month, the HBB Taster, Habit Building Basics Taster Sessions, all about the basics of habit building. We talked about differences between introverts and how we process information internally and share ideas with others. We talked about the science behind habit building. We talked about building personal pillar habits. It was so great to do those sessions again. I really missed that format of those short 15-minute sessions. So I think I'm definitely going to offer that again, maybe later this year or maybe next year as well. So I'm coming out of that now. I still have one follow-up call to do about that, to get some feedback, and that will set me up for the next round, to know what I can improve and what could be most helpful to you guys. For me, it's this nervous energy when you're kind of, you can feel things are coming together, but you can't quite see it yet. And this is something that a lot of introverts have, that there is this connecting the dots phase when you're going through all the information in your head and making notes and trying to kind of figure it out. And it takes some time. It can be a little bit frustrating, because for a lot of us, it takes more time than we want it to. But one of the important things that I've learned is to kind of give yourself that space. So at this stage of my business and all the things that we've been working on in the past months, and I say we, it's again, it's mostly me. I don't have a team or anything. I just work by myself, and usually sitting right here at my living room table. I do have a few people that I'm working with now that are helping me to do things. So most of them are clients that I've coached, and we've now, we've closed the coaching program, but they've come back and said, hey, I want to help you improve your business and help other people find you. The coaching program, the things that I've learned working with their natural advantage has shifted things for them also in a profound way, as it has for me when I first when I learned it from my coach. And that is, it is the best thing in the world. I don't feel like that is something that I've done. I feel like it's just my little contribution to helping make the world a better place amidst all the craziness that's going on. It almost sounds naive when I say it out loud, right? And maybe it is. But that is something that I truly believe, that each and every one of us, we have the opportunity to make the world a slightly better place, even if it's by tiny, tiny things. Even if it's by smiling at someone in the street or picking up a piece of trash when you see it lying there. Anything that you feel, this is how I can contribute, you actually do make the world a better place. And every one of my clients, they do that in their own way, which I find so inspiring. And by using their natural advantage, being able to connect with that. They're able to do that in a more authentic, more genuine way, and also feeling good about it, you know, much less of that inner critic noise. We've been able to calm down a lot of that within the program, and I can see them growing in such beautiful ways. And I'm so honored that they've come back around and said, "Let me help you, give you feedback on this, and I can help you develop your business in different ways." And there's been several clients of mine who have offered their help in that way, which I'm incredibly grateful for. Yes, so thank you. If you happen to see this, I mean, you know who you are. I have direct contact with all of you, but I also wanted to mention that here on the podcast because my heart is so full of that kindness that you're all showing me. So thank you so much. And I hope that within this community that others feel the same way. If you're listening to this and you feel that you could use a little bit of support, I hope that this podcast can be a little contribution towards you feeling more supported wherever you are in your life. Doing the taster sessions and talking with people over the past few months, I've gotten more clarity about the direction for my programs and for the podcast. So we already moved from productive introvert community to the exploring introvert this year, which just better aligns with the type of people that are in this community. And as an extension of that, the clients that I'm going to be working with moving forward are cross-cultural introverts. So if you're an introvert who moves between cultures. You either work in an environment where different people from different cultures come together, or you've moved abroad and you've come from a different culture and you're now working in a different country, or you have a professional role where you dive into other cultures within the work that you do. And here are some examples. One person I've worked with, I'm still working with, is a literature scientist. So she dives into different cultures and she gives unseen people, unseen groups of people, a voice to be heard. That's one beautiful example. Another person that I worked with is a diplomat who obviously works with different cultures and works in a very multicultural team, and who moves a lot and lives in different cultures in different countries every couple of years. And another example, someone who moved from Poland to the Netherlands and was working in academia at the time, finding her way in a multidisciplinary team within a new culture here in the Netherlands and writing scientific manuscripts and planning her career for the future. This is my mission. My mission is to teach cross-cultural introverts how to build habits so that they can grow and find fulfillment in their career without exhaustion or guilt about how they spend their time. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on for the next year, and aligning everything to better be able to do that. Some of it sounds very familiar, obviously. I've worked with around energy management from the very beginning. I then switched expertise to habits. So this is all kind of coming together in one new mission. So in line with that, the podcast is also going to change in the future. There's something I'm working on around that in the back. It's early days, so I can't share a lot about that yet, but I'm very excited to get that up and running. And I will share, more about that as we go. I'm really in this connecting the dots phase when there's actually a lot floating around in your head and you can't. It's actually quite hard to verbalize a lot of this. So I was thinking of finding the words. How do I find the words to describe this? And every time, there was a little piece of the puzzle that would become clearer and clearer. And that's one of the reasons why I want to share that with you. This journey is messy sometimes. It's not always pretty. It's a lot of scribbled notes. It's a lot of things crossed out, and it's a lot of reflection. And yeah, I'm very excited to bring this all together, to be to streamline this and to make this very clear, and to keep being able to share the lessons that I'm learning with you here on the podcast. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you again in September. So we're gonna skip August because I'm taking the summer holidays pause for the podcast, and in the meantime, you may see a few shirts coming out. I am testing that together with someone who's very kindly helping me out in that area. You may see a few shirts and other content. So we'll still be in contact over the next 2 months, but you can expect a new update in September. And of course, if you want to reach out to me personally, feel free to send me an email or to connect with me on either Instagram or LinkedIn. So have a great summer, and I will see you soon. Bye.